Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. Nice. Hello, 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 ladles and jelly spoons. Good evening. Hope you're all doing well tonight. Good to see you all around. Right, scene, boom. Yeah, we still got that, lol. Right. Right. It is posted the link in socials, bish bash bosh, real good nosh. Right. Let's get cracking then, shall we? Let's check out the track of the day. I think it's a dirt one. Oh, apparently I played it at some point. Played it in track review. Sunset Embers with J-Fred, featuring Samifying. Alright, let's hop into it then. Oh yeah, so, quick thing. This will be the last stream before I'm away till the start of February. So, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Last stream before Feb. Yeah. And then I shall be back with the good old normal scheduling. Right, let's get cracking. Let's see what this is all about. Let's see if I remember this. Whoop. Got a no slide there. Lol, good start. Man. Just had to near slide there to get out of the no slide there. Oh, we're discovering this. So, oh, there's a little drop there. I see. I need to clean my glasses 1 second. Sorry, I'm woefully unprepared. Right, there we go. Oh yeah, and then let's just swap the music over to something else. Let's get a playlist. What's this one? Yeah, this seems good. Right, there we go. Let's get going. Whoa. Oh man, that is a very tight line there for the drifts. Okay. You want to be quite tight around there, and then drop like this, move along there, a bit tighter around there. Probably get grip on the inner edge there. Oh. Ah, that's... I remember this bit. It's a very sort of typical, like, track of the day style. Although that's a bad thing. It's like, with this sort of style of like track layout and scenery, is only really a matter of time. Yeah, you do drop to gear 4 naturally there. That's fine. Whoop. Ooh, I didn't. I was going to hit that hole there. Righto. Okay, gold's quite easy to do. Ooh, flying a bit too close to the sun there. A bit too close to the edge, really. Oh, my word. Oh yeah, thank you to Ringmaster TM for the follow. Appreciate it. So, post-stream follow, so they ain't here to... They ain't here at the moment, I assume. After that, we'll look in. Yikes. I thought I was going to fly off the track there. But then I made the same mistake and didn't steer it enough. Good job, robot. Oh. That pole. Why's that pole in the way? Good exit speed. I barely kept grip. And I think that's why I just hesitated. Oh well. Let's carry on. You know, wide entry here along the outside banking, just doing sharp. I think that's the way to do it. Hold on, let me. Come on, come on, line. Let me get it. Alright, there we are. There we go. Ooh, nice to go an earlier gear up. God damn it. Whoa, okay. The pace ain't bad. Can definitely get a faster pace. God, that no slide. It's really easy to get a no slide there. You're just a little bit too far towards the center. The thing is, it's easy to do that just because of the angle you want to drop in. Like, you want to do as smooth as possible, so it's pretty easy actually to hit that spot on the road. It's a little bit of a wonky transition there. Suppose it's not super easy to do a clean one there. Oh fuck, I forgot. Why did I turn right there? How silly. I feel like you can gear up earlier than that. Ah, fuck. Okay, so mid 46 so far is one of my better paces. Ah, no slide. Again. Surely there must be a better way of doing that transition. Good exit speed. Let's just take this. It'll be a PB. Despite being such a clunky run. That's all we want to do for now. Poor, that was a low jump. Alright, yeah, that's easy to improve. Bryson on the ball. Hey Bryson, good to see you around. I'm doing well, thanks, yeah. Just a nice chill evening of checking out the track of the day and then some mapping. So yeah, just the usual stream really. How are you doing tonight, Bryson? Hope you're doing well. Come on. Okay. I can definitely get into the 45s. Just a little bit more spit and polish. Ah, bastard Paul. Oh, that's a low speed. Fuck. You're doing well. You're doing that art challenge by using your character, choosing any song, and using it to visualize something based on the design of your sonar. Alright, that's interesting. Never heard of this art challenge that you're doing. So, you'll be choosing a song, using it to visualize something based on the design of your sonar. Alright. That's quite an interesting prompt. You can probably maintain gear 5, or you can maintain gear 5 around that turn, I'm pretty sure, if you take a wider line. So you can probably get a little bit more speed out of it. Just a wider start, really. A wider entry to the turn. Good gear. Ah. Oh, well, that was not good. That's a bit slower than than the last one. Oh my word. You can cut that really tightly. So very tightly. Good line. Why to start here? And do that. Oh, oh my word. Barely. Just under 1/10 for the 45 barrier. That's annoying. Oh well. Right, let's try that again. 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 Oh, that's wibbly wobbly. I really do feel like it's possible to get into gear 5 just before, because if you don't, then you gotta wait till you're around that corner after the jump to get into 5th gear. And that takes a while. It's an extra few seconds to wait till you could be using that time to like snowball more speed in the 5th gear. So I need to figure out like what the line is, so I can like just grab that extra gear and maintain it over the jump as well. Keep on just ramming into the wall there for no reason. Man, yeah, let's just practice this a little bit, just optimize the turns a bit more. Sound like that's pretty decent. Yeah, 11 extra speed. Okay. Okay. Another half second and then I can actually get AT here. I'm actually a lot closer than I thought. That's a very good line. There's the gear. It's extremely tight though. I'm kind of surprised how there isn't like one more checkpoint like here, but oh well, it's not a big deal. Oh. Apparently, I did the end quite well on my current PB. Ah, yeah, bastard. You turnip. Well, let's have a look at the records. Let's see what Elcon does. 44.391. I don't know. Does this mean... Did he just drive it really well, or did he find a car? Zelcon usually drives cuts quite well. Ooh. Ah, I see. Ah, okay. Okay, he just drove it very well. Good stuff, good stuff. I think I could probably clutch AT if I take that line on the bank turn just before the little jump to the final sector. Oof, that's slow. -10. Oh yeah, also like getting really inside and grabbing grip on the little black edges as well. That'd be very helpful. Oh my god. How do you get that line? That's extremely tight, but it's extremely fast. It's a difficult line to get, but I can tell that's really fast. Like not just by the fact that I saw the world record doing it, but just the feel of it. You know, I think you do get a bit more... I think you do, like, save a little bit of time by going on the outside here. Obviously, I drove that like absolute trash. I'm tired with Donkamine. No, I'll stick with this for now. Let's jump into the mapping. Because I have a taste for making shorts. More shorts. Right. Now, what to do? What to make? I'll just throw some ideas together, see how they all go, I guess. So where to start? Well, all good places start with the start. Who would have thunk? Hmm. How about a little straight and then a little hop. Just pull it back a bit. And then what about like ice or pinball style thing? That could be quite fun and dank. Just to cruise control the car like when you land. Just a little bit of speed control there, so you don't go absolutely wild. Feel like that's the right spot. Let's just hold straight, see how that goes. I don't mind a little bit of overshoot because that does mean that I think a little bit of overshoot would be fine. And let's remove that. Because it gives the player a little bit more agency to control like how they land, as opposed to just like a clean landing if they hold forward. Actually, with that in mind, it might be a fun, better idea to do that so you jump higher. I do want it to overshoot the apex a little bit. Oh, pretty good judgment there. Here it is. So it's these ones. Let's do this. How's that line up? A little bit further along, and then I think it's actually quite good. That is just... I mean, that should be fine. I mean, that could be alright, I think. Let's see how that goes. It's a bit, it's a bit wonky. Just maybe not. Actually, you know, yeah, let's keep it. See how this goes. Hey, Grong. Good to see you around. Yo, yo, yo. How's it going tonight? Doing good? Oh, that's good to know. Good stuff. Glad you're doing well. You been mapping? Oh, nice. What you been making? I mean, you mean nothing in about 3 hours? Ah, classic sort of mapping session then. You made 3 things but then deleted them? Hey, that's honestly, that's better than just making absolutely nothing. You made something. It's good to just sometimes just delete your work, like, especially if you're not feeling it, you know? It's better that way than like sticking with something you're not particularly satisfied with. Halfway through a map and then you're just not feeling it anymore. I mean, in that case, what about just like save it and then like come back to it like another day? gonna make more advanced stuff as well, but it's kind of hard to actually make it good. Oh yeah, I feel you there. That's a mood. I'm just making some, just trying to like make some shorts at the moment. Just giving myself some like room to experiment and all that. Starts and full speed is zodiac to map. Are they? I suppose it really depends on what you're wanting to like get the person to do. Is it like a sort of precise sort of little weave or something at the start before the boost into the full speed, or, or like just shove them into the map, barreling down at 500? Hmm. I feel like sometimes it's a little overrated. Like, yeah, you don't want to just spam boosters, but like the sort of like precise sort of weave at the start, like a lot of them do. I feel like that's a little overrated, personally. Just cause I've seen it a lot. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, nah, I know. Um I think it's just because of my experience driving full speed maps as a non full speed mapper. So I was thinking of like some sort of like weird pinball bullshit. So I don't know. So I'm gonna like cruise control or something, maybe. Like, so you got a nice entry here, and then like so then you start angling yourself. Oh, thanks for the follow, by the way. So you go zooming in, you like angle yourself, and like bonk, 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 bonk. Ideally, that's the sort of that's the hope for it anyway. Whether they'll actually pan out like that or not, that's really up to me. And enjoy the follow emotes as well. Made by yours truly. So what I was thinking to prevent that is by putting checkpoints on both sides, and I was going to. So what I was thinking, like what I was thinking about that, and just in my head, I was thinking like just like a sets of checkpoints like on either side linked together, so that like forces you to like do multiple bounces. But obviously, like since like each like there's a sort of a good width to them, it still gives the player leeway to like optimize that sort of distance that they're traveling with each bounce. But and I suppose like the other thing to sort of take into account with that is it just sort of like it forces a number of hits as well. Yeah. That'd be super troll. Super funny though. Mm. I'm gonna need to brush up on my ice skills because I am absolutely shit at ice. Like even if it's like something silly like this, like I want to make sure that I can do it half decently, so it's actually drivable. That's the thing. I suppose what I could do is like put some turbos in the place. So like, I get the person to sort of like turn around like that, get a boost for the next sort of approach to the bounce, perhaps. I think that could work. Like if I take the sofa to actually no, let's take this one. And then do this. It might just turn out to be an absolutely terrible plan, but hey, at least I tried. That's the main thing. You know, that actually lines up pretty decently like that. I might get you into the action a little quicker just because it's a short. And because it's a short, I can afford to do that, really. So, maybe... Actually, what speed do you have going in? What do you think? Do you think this has some sort of legs to be like an idea for like a short, or nah? Do you think it's maybe too wide? Because that's 4 wide, maybe 3. Seems I like your faith. What if I make a track on one side and mirror it to the other? They can meet back in the middle or something. I mean, for short though, I don't know if I'd really have the sort of time to do like, yeah, I don't know if I'd have the time to make a track on both sides and meet back up. Unless like something you mean is just like a sort of simple loop. Yeah, so I would say like the time constraint sort of like goes between like 16 and 25 seconds, I would say. And like 16 and 25 are like probably the absolute minimums. Track on both sides so you can go whichever way feels comfortable. Hmm. The thing is, like, if you have that, then obviously, then one side's going to be favored just because of the entry point. That's one sort of thing you've got to take into account, because like if you enter this, then like the bounce would favor going into here. Whereas if you entered that way, it'd be favoring like going into there, unless you just like went like for a direct line. But in that sort of case, you'd probably want to like have the entry point in the middle then, or I guess alternatively something like that, sort of on both sides like this. So you can like do that or do that, or like do that and awkwardly drive in. That's my take. That's my take on it, though. Actually, that lines up decently well, like the entry there and the turbo. I could explore that because then you can still sort of pinball along there. Hmm. Uh, no. I'm kind of up for exploring this sort of entry idea, though. Uh, that feels a little plain though, doing that. Hmm. So. Hmm. Actually, to make it a little more interesting, perhaps, instead of just like one long bonk corridor, I could like have like multiple, so have like another tier. So you do that, you do that, you do that, then you drop down and bonk a little bit more. I don't know. Uh, I mean, it's fine to. Hmm. So just gonna quickly have a look at some previous shorts, just for sort of inspiration and thoughts, really. Do 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 do. Local shorts. So there's that one. Like, some of them are just really straightforward and like that's a very one note sort of thing. I suppose it's fine to have some short ones because that's what like some people have gotten that down to 7 seconds. But I think typically the times are sort of at least 16 seconds, just really dependent on the nature of the map. Because that's a reactor zoop. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, okay. So I think it's fine if I like do sort of one idea, just because like, well, like the you like take a look at these two especially. I suppose this as well. Like this is like the wood and dirt turns. This is sort of little yeah, pathfinding PP hop thing, and this is the ice walls. Um, yeah, I think I was still thinking, oh, what have I like make it to one note or that, but it's fine to like it's a short, so it's gonna be sort of a bit more like focused around just one element, especially within the short time constraint. Whereas like when you have a 30 to 50-second map, like sort of, then you can do a bit more. So that's fine. Because like with these two, I've got it's yeah. I think I'm just sort of getting in my own head about it, just because I'm used to making longer tracks than than like 20 seconds. Oh, hey, Frosy Banana, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing well tonight. How many messages have you sent since the 1st of January of last year? So you sent 3, then, and then you sent 2 just now. So you've sent a total of 5 messages. I suppose 6 now. Yeah, you've sent 6 messages in total to me. 7 now. Very active indeed. And 8. You just keep racking up the messages like that. Just like that. I don't know if you can hear the finger snaps. That might be a bit more audible. I don't know. Actually, what I could do to be a bit more fucky with people is put some checkpoints down with the walls, or with the pole sides. So yeah, this is the sort of, so yeah, this is the sort of thing I was thinking of. Might be absolutely shit, but actually, so let's delete all this, and then I can just flip it. What's Trackmania? So it's an arcade racing game. It's purely about just like going for the best time possible. It's a time. The primary format of it is a time attack mode rather than like so you're asynchronously racing against other people effectively. So generally speaking, you just sort of are racing in your own environment. And yeah, you just compete with other people for the best possible time. Is it the game that ADHD trap brain rot videos use? Um, Not typically, no. But I suppose it could fit that sort of format depending on the track. Like for a press forward style of map, I could see that being the case. But generally speaking, no, I wouldn't think so. Yeah, it is. Yeah, so this is the default car. Every time you see one of the brain rot videos, you see the game. Really? I suppose I haven't really looked at many brain rot videos myself, so I'm not particularly well versed in that area. But a big aspect of it is the map making side of it, and it's got like it's a there's like a suite of items you've got access to, and you can like throw them in any combination you want, and then you can race on it, and you can get other people to race on it as well. I really enjoy mapping. You saw a video about Trackmania? Oh, right. There's this in the CSGO video, and they played the game for some reason. Right. Oh yeah, the game is super fun, and it's free to play up to a certain point, but it's free to start. personally, I'd recommend it. Like, I mean, there's a bit of bias coming from me because it's really up my alley with the sort of game it is, plus the track editor. So that's a really big hook for me. So, some checkpoints unlink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6. Hold on, where's the checkpoint I'm missing? Am I stupid? Most likely. Ah, checkpoint 2. Instead of linked checkpoint 2. There we are, that's it fixed. This is such a trolly map. Yeah, honestly, I think the solo length is fine. It's definitely more than enough. Especially for this style of map. I mean, what I could do instead is just do... like 1 and 1 and done. Instead of like 6 like sets of checkpoints. I think this is probably a little too much. Yeah, maybe like a 1 and 1, and then just remove these 3. Yeah, I think this is definitely for the best sort of approach. Let's remove these. And remove these, and boom. Unless I'd like do 1, 2, 3. Then that still gives a bit of incentive to like do a little bit more. What about like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nah, I think having it a bit more open like this is fine. Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay. Right, let's see how this goes. I think that's a bit better, actually, in terms of just sort of getting into the track and sort of like, and so you don't spend too long in it either. Yeah, I think that's definitely better. I'm just going to grab some water quickly because I've gone through that glass very quickly. I'll be back in just a minute or two. I'm just going to run some ads just in the meantime, just to make sure that the pre-rolls don't happen once I get back. So yeah, just so you know. So I'll BRB. Burbity burb burb burb. Return. Oh, ads are just about over. Perfect. Right. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Welcome back. And hello, hello, hello again. Yeah, I think that's better. So if I do that one, do do. Now let's link these together and see how this all goes. So let's switch this to group 1. The properties window would like to stay open rather than just close on its own. Please. Peas and tanks. Good. I think just, yeah, keep it relatively simple. And then there shouldn't be any issues, I think, with bounces. I think 6 was maybe a bit too much. suppose what I could do. Okay. Is instead of that. Yeah, how about this? And then you bonk into the end there. Right, let's give this a drive. I think the track length is actually going to be quite good. Like if you get a good drive, like actually, I mean even a semi-decent drive. What I might do even is widen this up by another. Like that. Then just take this away and swap that out. Hello, group 6. There. Thank you. I probably want to swap the orientation of these turbos here to the other way, just so they can like push the player out. Have I ever watched School of Rock? Oh god, years ago. I remember I actually watched it in the cinema. That's a blast from the past. What year did it come out? My god, hold on. 2003, holy shit. I was 9 years old then. I guess, yeah. We're all together. I cannot remember much about the movie. Because I've only seen it that one time. And never after that. Ah, right, I see. I remember enjoying it, though. Jack Black said, Yo-Yo Maz cuz Lil Nepotis. Lil Nepoti. Didn't realize he just meant cousin one because of nepotism. Yeah, I don't think a lot of children would have got that at that time. God. There we go. 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's how you count, right? And then I just need to tune the end so you don't just slide out going over the crest of it. Hmm. 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 I'm just sort of thinking, what if I did this as well? If I just then like have it sort of do, then finish. Would that be a bit too much? How did I get that point across though? Probably not possible. Hmm. Have I submitted any shorts officially yet? Yeah, I have. Three so far. I've put three into review so far. Still waiting to see if they get picked at all, though. Ah, right, okay. Also, do you happen to know where the settings to hide records on your map? Yes. So if you go to trackmedia.com and you go to like your page, so if you go to like my tracks in trackmedia.com, then you go to uploads, then there you can then there's the sort of top secret setting. Actually, what I could do is just like quickly show you how two ticks. Yeah, I believe you can. 1 second. Yeah, you can remove the top secret score. So when you're typing in the threshold, it's in milliseconds. So for like this a track called Tropical Cut I made for short submission, uh, I've set the threshold score to 17.285, which is the author medal. So when you're typing that in, you just type it in millimeters. So you just type in 17285 instead of 17.285. That's important to know. It's not that big a deal. So instead of 17.285, you just type in 17,285. Little tiny numbers. Little baby numbers. Little baby numbers. I suppose I could like do the same here. Just pop this down. Boom, 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 like that. And then, whoa, what if like I get the finished shove back here? How do you think that would be? Do you think that'd be good? Or not? Do you think it'd be too long, maybe? So let's just play it out, see how it goes. I mean, that's already 14. Ooh, actually, what? Actually, that's something. I could put the finish here. And then that would work. This is some weird shit I'm doing, but if it works, it works. Oh, this is some kid shit I'm making. And I like it. It's fine. Actually, that's good. That's fine as is. What I could do here, just to cover that up, is maybe chuck a hill down like that, and hey, that's pretty clean. You wouldn't even know. What if I did one of those? Nah. One of these hills. Probably the bigger one. So it lines up with that a bit more. Mm -mm -mm -mm. Yeah, that's better. I like that. I like that. Then we pepper this with finishes like that. Yeah, and I could call it something like I don't know. I was gonna say like iced tea, but then I'd probably want to extend that so it's a bit more of a T shape. Hmm. So many choices. Alternatively, it's like since you sort of generally enter from this bit, I could push this all along one. That could work. I say, why don't I just use this? This would be much neater. That's silly of me. And yeah, I could call it something like iced tea. Yeah, maybe get the plate into the into this section a bit faster. And then that way that they can spend a little bit more time. Actually, what if I start the player up at the top of like of another one of those, but just over here instead. I think that's a little more immersive as well than like starting from like a bit of a road that leads into it. So I'll just copy this over, just for proof of concept, really. So copy that, flip it. Fuck. So about here-ish. Close. I think one more in. I think like this will be a bit more of a fun way to start the map. So you slip down, bonk bonk, slip up, bonk, slip down, and in. I could even like try to end it in a bonk again, like so like that, and then in like that. I think that could be a good way of ending it alternatively. Mm-hmm. Also, what's running through my head is, what if it was is like a back and forth, like so you go there and then you go back. So hear me out. Hear me out. Because I know I'm cooking with meth at the moment. Oh yeah, you get yourself in really quickly. So what you could do, like, just so you can get in and out easy, so you can get so you can get in and out easy of like these little pockets, is by using reactor downs instead. I know that does come with risk, so needs to be very careful about that. You just hear people screaming, "No, robot, don't do the reactors. Someone's gonna do some kind of shit with it." But you know what I say to that? A lol. Lol bet. I shall tempt the gods. So what I need to do then in that case is, mind you, if the things are on the ground, how abusable is the reactor really anyway? That's the thing. Because like the piston still has to drive properly. But like either way, I'll chuck a reset down here. And then in that case, I can actually just cut it off here, just to wall this. Just to, oh, and that also prevent any confusion about like, oh, do I go this way or that way? So I can do this, boom. So, just before we do that, let's chuck some more bits and bobs in. Then I shall link the checkpoints and then we can test this out. Right, it's all linked, fine. This needs to be linked again. God. Okay, right. So got 4 there, 1 there. Pardon me. 2 there and 3 there. So by all accounts, this should work. So let's just let's see the sort of time. Maybe it's too long if you go back. Though on the other hand, it can be really short. Oh, it needs to be 2 laps. If I do this, that puts you back there. So you're there, okay. So what I might do then in that case is just like put a little turbo here as well, just to help. So you're not like slow going in to the start. Whoa. Well, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the bars here. Maybe... Do I remove the bars? Or do I, like, replace them with plastic so it's bouncy instead of just, like, killing you entirely? Some cursed stuff I'm doing here. I could be that instead. And then that way you still, like, yeah. That's a good way of, that'd be a good way of separating the checkpoints then. So in that case, what I could do, let's go to items. Actually, I think it's probably a bit more visible. Just gonna push these back. So this also sort of defines it all a little better, which I think is good as well. So it's all linked. That's good. That's good. Okay. Right, just for aesthetics, I'm just gonna quickly do this. Alright, let's give this a save just to make sure. And then let's give it another test drive. I think seeing like sort of having it a bit more visible where you can drive like that is a bit better. Oh yeah, I need to remove the reactor so you can actually have a little bit more control. Same place. I hope I hope it turns out well. Like, I need to actually give it a pretty good test, just because I'm very bad at ice myself. So I need to make sure that actually works well enough, so it works well enough for other players. So like, what I do have sort of in mind is like sort of a back and forth thing, but I need to make sure like it's actually not too long, because otherwise that'd be a bit yuck. And then what I also need to make sure is that it's controllable going back the way. I suppose it's... Yes, it's really... This one's going to be like Marmite, I would say. Some people find it fun, some people completely despise it. It's a much more mechanically demanding one, I would say, than like other shorts currently. Which might be a bit less appealing in that case. So what I'll do is I'll put a pin in this one for now and come back to it later. Maybe. Like, I like the idea of it. It just might be a bit too much, perhaps. A bit too dank. Which is fine having some dankness, but it's just really... It's a spectrum, really. Hmm. Like, yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Mm. Could be that's too long. That's the only concern, really. Yeah, I'll come back to it. And I'll start making something else. Okay. This is chuck there. The air block mode on. Mm, uh, 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 uh. What about what about like a sort of soapbox derby sort of style, you know? So engine off and downhill, and you avoid obstacles and stuff. And then what you could do is like you'd like put some like a few try put some different I could try put some different paths in. So you need to like find the best way to get down the hill. So some pathfinding aspects and some yeah, and then an engine off. What I could do just to shrink the car down a little bit, and you know that sort of loose feeling of a go kart is by using the. I could use the snow car because that's got some good handling on it, and because it's an engine off, it doesn't really matter, like in terms of speed, I guess. But it means it gets you off the line quicker, and then you can just like engine off and boom, just like shoom. And that would allow me to make some windier roads as well because of the really sharp steering of it. Let's just go with vanilla for now. Engine off. And yeah, I'd say that's fine as well. Uh, hmm. Narrow desert roads. Narrow roadways. Okay, so that's that narrow road. Okay, so it's actually been relatively recent. I'll keep an eye on that one. Because that seems like it could be quite good. Castle could be good as well, because that's got some narrow roads, but it doesn't... I mean, there's these. But it doesn't really have much sort of... Like, it does have texture, but I don't know, it might not be quite right. What else? What other options are there available? I mean, there's the melons there. So you got those. I mean, if I have those and then the Merlons, that would... So let's just quickly check. Okay, it's specifically for when you put road down. Where's Castle Tech? Yeah, so you need to do that. Okay. Uh, Free blocking it would work. Yeah. Just takes so long to do. And that does add a bit of extra something. I mean, I can't always stress it up. Right. What am I thinking? I mean, what I could alternatively do is, like, say if I put one of these here, I could section it off with one of these. Just like chuck them on both sides, like just make it high contrast. And then that way, like, it is clear. Then like you've got the little ramps here also. What's the turning? So what's the turning radius for? There's no con plastic. I have a feeling it could do this. It's slippy, but I think it's got a decent bit of something there to it. it's a little dank, but I think that could be quite fun actually. I'll make it proper go-kart, proper soapbox derby sort of thing. I think that could be quite fun to go with. And then yeah, like sort of like lean into the multipath aspect of it, and then that way you've got something spicy going on. And then like have like slaloms and little hops and stuff. Like so like yeah. I could always put borders down to just to help keep you on. Obviously, you wouldn't go as fast by touching the borders. This one will take a lot of planning, though. A lot of revisions. And who knows whether it'd actually be liked or not. Like non-stadium car, weird track. Like there have been engine off. There have been a number of engine off tracks in the past, but that they've been for stadium car and yeah, so longer ones as well. Oh. I mean, what could I mean? No, that's not even a terrible shout. If I just sort of do a sort of light version in this. So so there's like one sort of path, and so it's a bit more palatable, and just kind of make it quirky enough that it's still a way to drive and stuff. But yeah, so the path's a bit more clear. It's more concise. And yeah, so it's just sort of have it windy and all that stuff. Obviously, like I'll try let the player figure out how to optimize the driving. Like, do you risk it going fast around there and slide out, or do you like be safe and like tap the brake, or do you go for the oversteer? Oh, see you around, Bryson. Enjoy Dead Space. Oh, very good plan. I've never played it myself, but I've watched some people play it, and yeah, it's looks like a very good game. Enjoy it. Enjoy it a lot, I hope. Are you playing the original one back from, what was it, 2008 or something? Or are you going to play the remake? But yeah, either way, thank you very much for wishing me an enjoyable stream, and enjoy your game. Hope. Aha. So you can't cut that. Oh, you probably can. So I'll block that off. 'Cause I don't want that, like, the immediate go-to. So I'll link those. So you, like, choose which So you choose your own adventure. Or should I, like, maybe do it here? Actually, that could be a bit more interesting. Do that. Have the car allowed to accelerate up until there and then engine off again. Let's pull it back like one more. Put it here. That gives the car a bit more time to accelerate. So what if I just have this lowered by 1? And that way there won't be that little fall. Well, this still will be a fall, but not quite as much. Yeah, so you have decent speed there. You got what? 20, that's 20 less speed. That's quite significant. Suppose there'll always be that difference just because of the engine off and stuff. Yeah, that's fine. It's a concession to make. Let's try this again. Or this. Yeah, I like this. I think having one path at the start, then sort of starting to get a little bit more complex, just ease the player in. I think that's the best way of doing it. I suppose with that in mind, maybe widening this to maybe like this like size of curve instead. So it's not like just to ease players in a little bit. As doable as I think it is. that could be an interesting trade-off. So, like, you lose the speed for that sharp turn, and I suppose, like, depending on how you like execute the stuff, you can come out ahead, or like, so this could be a slightly longer path. This could be slightly shorter. Obviously, like the speed differences could impact you in an interesting way. Obviously, that's the ideal one, but I need to think about it. Hmm. Hmm. So I know there's an empty space there at the moment, but just I'm just testing how this drives at the moment before I put down the stuffs. Before I put the safeguards down. Actually, no, why not do this? Hold on. It's supposed to be like a... It's supposed to be stuff like this. I mean, what I could also do is like give it fragile, and then that really gives it that sort of feeling as well. That makes it even danker. Uh, fragile. Getting very dank here. I like it though. Yeah, it's fun. I don't want to make it too sneaky, like so it just where it just sort of gets to left, right, left, right, left, right, kind of like Like this is kind of like fine. I might want to try like do a downhill section with with like little bumps in that, fragile and stuff. You know, have it sort of wild and loose. I do like the windy sections as well, a bit more technical, but also satisfying to drive. And it's a bit more sort of in the like speed preservation and precision sort of aspects of it. So how long does this take? Fragile really messes with the car. I like that though. Actually, that gives me the idea. What if I just do the big downhill sort of idea, fragile it, and have like the flat bits kind of AO8 style, but not quite. So just like not quite as big airtime. Which I know kind of goes against that, but I think that could be fun. Completely devilish, but I like the idea. So if I have it wide, because like think about that, think so that's why I was driving around in what about 18 seconds. Probably want to use the this here, the bi-slope ones. Then where? Let's start this one. Yeah, bi-slope. So what I could do is just to like condense it is do this, put ramps in instead, and that should be fine. There, like that. Oh, is that bi-slope? Okay. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, it is. Okay. That's interesting. But what I can do is use Editor++ to allow me to. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I want. This'll help me align it better. If I do it in like grid size of 1, actually, never mind. Fuck it. Let's just let's roll with this. I've got a plan. So that's what that does. So it's like that, then it'll like stick to the ground, whereas this will be based on it will like snap to the ground if like the or like the sort of height that I've set it at. Yeah, like if you look at the y coordinate there, you can see that jumping up and down as it snaps. See, what I can do just to ease the process is if I just like put some of these down and swatch them. I'll just as a swatch slash well palette sort of thing. And then when I do this, I can do that. And it's got the rotation, and I can be on grid with it as well, like that. And that way I can have them flush more easily. Because the only downside that it doesn't quite match up perfectly, so suppose this works. That's flush. Yeah, that works. Yeah, no, that's good. That's a good way of doing it, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this. Oh dear. I'm actually feeling quite tired. Uh, oh, we're at 280 followers. Just 20 more to get to the 300 goal. In speed pretty quickly. Actually, yeah, this is probably what I was sort of thinking about more like, so if I make it so you like have, so you like might want to risk taking like some of the plastic pieces and risk proccing fragile, slowing your car down, versus sort of like weaving and dodging, like, and generally taking longer. I think that could be quite fun. And it's just a race down to the bottom. Yeah, I like that. Excuse me. Oh my word. Right. Yeah. I'm actually feeling a bit tired. Oh, we've got a good plan here. So box short whip. Right. Do. Yeah, I know it's a bit of a shorter stream, unfortunately for the last one of the month, but yeah, I'm feeling it. So, oh goodness me, excuse me. Yeah, yeah. Let's find a channel to raid, and then I shall call it a night. Methinks. Raid channel. Uh, uh, uh. Choices. It's always difficult to figure out who to raid. I always struggle. I really, really do struggle to figure out who to raid. Mm. How about... How about we raid Dexter? He's going for some champion medals in the campaign. Yeah, let's do that. Sounds like fun. Start the raid. join me for the raid if you could. That'd be fantastic. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it very much. We're just a short away from the follower goal as well, only 20. Yeah, so thank you so much again for watching tonight. So I know it's a shorter one, but I'm feeling EP, so I need the sleep. So if you're a sub, you can use this one. Robot raid. If you're a non-sub, you can use this one. I highly encourage you to do so. And yeah, right. I shall see you around. Have a great rest of your day, night, evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. And yeah, goodbye, and see you in February. I might actually do some more art then. Right. Bye bye. 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 Bye bye.